Okay. Hi, friends. You know what? I have a billion questions, ideas, thoughts. I think I'm just going to riff, though. I've had no time today to check in with Donald, but you know what? Something just feels much different. He does not feel like his big self. He seems qualitatively and quantitatively deflated. So let's check in. Oops. Okay, Donald. Okay, here we go. Okay, universe. Please cut my cards. Okay, Donald, check in. Today. What's up? Rebecca Mercer, come to my... This is my child trafficking card. Rebecca Mercer also comes up with that over and over, as do the Kochs, as does Putin, as does MBS, and Un. So we're going to put this here. Wow, you are preoccupied. Rebecca Mercer, or is this the journalist? Oh, it could be the journalist. It could be, is this the Epstein accuser? Oh, yeah. The accusers are on his mind, which means, is this child Yep. His history, Donald's history. So, these accusers are front and center on his mind. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, covered in what? King of Wands. Who is this? This is usually my angry Putin. Is this Putin? Yes, it's Putin. The challenge is what? An offer. Donald, is this an offer that you make? Yes, this is Knight of Cups. So much. This is Donald making offers or trying to negotiate behind the scenes. So, Donald, did you made an offer to Putin? Yes. Did you make an offer to Mercer? Or, oh wait, you made an offer to Putin about the accusers? Oh, okay, what's at the base of this? Donald himself. What's crowning this? So, Putin, did you make an offer about the accusers to... Please don't tell me. Change something, do not even tell me you have a hit list out for them. Past. Yeah, we know. Future. Is this Ivanka? Yes, this is Ivanka. How do people see you, Donnie? On the move. He is on the move. I don't think I have ever seen this card with Donald. On the move with who? Eric Trump? Eric Prince? Oh, wow. Environment? Mm-hmm. Yep. 10 swords in the back. Is this because of Epstein? 6 wands mob. It's everything. It's just everything. Gosh, he just seems out of sorts. Like, just... Wow. Okay, what's your hope, Donnie? The world will save him. He hopes he can still have success. You know, this is my, the Koch brothers card. Yes, he's thinking about the Koch brothers. What are your fears? There you go. This is new stuff. I have not seen this stuff with Donnie before. Your fears. This is my Konstantin Kalimnik card. But it looks like maybe you're afraid that your offer is going to get rejected. Ooh, being rejected. What's the ideal thing you want, Donnie? You want to, you've put it out there. No, you've put something out there and you've heard nothing. You would like to hear something back. Final, what's to come? Yeah, Trump dynasty. A new idea. Okay, he just seems usually I can feel where he's going. He just seems to be so topsy-turvy, can't figure out what end is up, what's below, which way to go, and it seems like he's run out of supports. Okay, hello friends. You know what? I'm telling you, I will say concerned. I will say disturbed about what I'm seeing here, because that spread is not anything I would have expected from Donald. And it doesn't feel like mental decline. It feels like, I want to say I don't even know what the word is for it, but it's like structures kind of turning to mush. Like everything that was strong is just kind of, I don't want to even say wobbly. It's just kind of like, not even, I can't describe it. It's almost like jello, I guess, if you could have etheric jello, trying to give structure to something, and there's just no organization. And so I was thinking about doing clarifiers with the tarot, but I'm like, I have to look at this from an astrological perspective, and what I'm seeing, I have much concern right now. This is one of those moments where you get to be creative when you're looking at astrology, because you can always figure something out with timing. It works all the time, but the lost art of the Arabic parts, or the lots of astrology, is where everything gets really fine-tuned, and it's almost like a mystery. So I need to tell you about the transits today. Where are my notes? No. Just a moment. Okay, so you guys, I'm just going to push these to the side. These were some clarifiers I don't even think it's worth looking at it, because this is just all mush. It's not good. So, we're coming up to this eclipse that I keep talking about and how important these eclipses are. This was the quarter moon, the crisis point between the eclipses. And everything was happening in this quarter of the horoscope. Now, so today, the sun is right now 20 degrees Cancer, 29 minutes. You know what? First of all, let me back up. The horoscope is 360 degrees. We have 12 signs, and each sign is 30 degrees. Okay? The houses, it's how the sky is segmented into 12 parts, because each sign has a house that it rules, and that a planet, its ruling planet, lives there. Okay? Now, if you'll notice, like these houses, some are skinny and some are wide. This is skinnier, that's wider. That's because the Earth is on an axis, and being into summer with the Earth tilted as much as it is, some areas are larger relative to the sun and some are smaller, those houses. I don't know geometry, but I'm just trying to explain to you the best I can. And so when we are looking at the horoscope, remember I've said we like blue lines. Those are very harmonious. Well, those are usually like 120 degrees. Trines are very beneficial. That's where we get a big beam of support and the energies work so harmoniously. Because it's usually like these are water signs, so they work really harmoniously because they're sending out a beam to their fellow water family member. But when you get into squares, which are 90 degrees, or oppositions, which are 180 degrees, the opposition, like you're forced to make a choice between you or the other. When you're in a square, there's tension there. It's not you or the other. Something has to be worked out. And so when we have long transits of squares or oppositions, that really takes a toll on the body. Now, squares and oppositions aren't so bad. They create enough tension that always keeps people on their toes. And so you'll see in a lot of successful people that will have squares and oppositions. But same with successful people might not even have that. And so they haven't really had to endure, build up a lifetime of oppositions and squares and tension and resistance. Donald is having like life-changing, life-altering, life-taking, etheric transits, and they're being molded with eclipse energy. These kind of fault lines are being set. You guys know I don't like Donald, but I will tell you, I am sad for him right now with what he's facing, because it also makes me sad for our nation, because whenever we look at a horoscope, with the sun always represents the President of the United States. So just to recap, astrology is based on math, and how planets angle each other is based mathematically. 30, 60, 120 degrees are harmonious blues. 45, 90, and 180 degrees, those are red, those are hard. So, the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Look at here. At this quarter moon, Saturn is 17 degrees, Pluto is 22 degrees. The midpoint is about 20 degrees Capricorn. The sun today is 20 degrees. So as the President of the United States, he is facing an opposition of Saturn and Pluto. Pluto is life, death, transformation, destruction, intensity. Saturn is obstacles, authority, blocks, rigidity, forces, responsibility. It's the taskmaster. It is also represents Father Time. And so this sun is having an incredibly tense opposition coming off of a quarter moon in Libra, represented by justice, represented by Venus, represented by we the people, is in that 16, it's in that 20 degree mark, emphasizing this. Now, so 20 degrees Cancer, 20 degrees Capricorn, 20 degrees Libra. Important. Please stay with me, because this is very complex, and I just want you to understand what's going on. So now the sun, Pluto is now 21 degrees because it's retrograded. It looks like it's going backwards. So it's really bearing down on the sun. In Donald's solar return chart, just a moment. Okay, Donald's solar return chart. Remember, we're looking at 20 degrees and 21 degrees. Remember, the solar return chart is when the sun returned to 22 degrees Gemini on his birthday this year, specifically 22 degrees 55 minutes, because the sun was 22 degrees 55 minutes on the day he was born, June 14th. I don't know the year. And so every year we have a solar return, which tells you the themes that you're facing for the year in a very predictable manner. And when I look at astrology charts, I look beyond planets. There are certain sensitive points here on Earth that have nothing to do with planets, but the interplay and kind of the harmony. You can even trace it mathematically. Sensitive points where you might have a burst of energy, or strings or days of good luck, good energy, and then there's times where you're just have no energy. I mean, that could go on for a month, it could go on for several months, it could go on for years, because of a certain area that is getting activated in a beneficial or a negative way. So the sensitive parts I like to look at are the part of fortune, which is like the wheel of fortune in the tarot.